Hey guys, LME Africa back again with another video. If you're familiar with our videos, you'll know when we first arrived in Africa, our first night was a nightmare. You can view it in our video Ambushed in the Gambia. We ended up staying on the patio most of the time and in the dining room with our legs up on chairs, but we had to get the heck out of there. This video shows clips of our second day with us leaving all that craziness and where we ended up. It may be a recommendation for Americans or those from Europe or the UK to stay if they're visiting. I also talk about what you might want to look forward to or avoid and the cost we paid for the place. So here we go. On our first morning in Africa, my husband went to the manager of the apartment we were at. This shows us riding out, and my husband told him we were not staying there. So the manager asked if he could take us somewhere else of our choice, and he didn't charge us for the night. If you don't know, in Africa, a lot of people are hustlers, so they can stop one job and turn around and do another if it's convenient for them, and if they can also make money. So they could be your taxi cab driver 1 minute and be cutting your hair the next. So he became our driver. The first thing the manager/driver did was take us to a convenience store and a bakery. Now, we hadn't seen food since breakfast on the plane the day before, so we were hungry. You might see all the food and goodies in that picture and be like, ooh, that looks good. But let me tell you, with the goodies, looks can be deceiving. Now, some people will ask, why go all the way to Africa and then get hype when you see snacks and cakes and all that? It's supposed to be the land of health. Let me give you some knowledge. It's psychological. When you go to a place of unknown or a place unfamiliar to you, the first thing you're going to want to do after seeking safety is seek comfort. Whether that's in a comfortable place to stay, a comfortable bed, or foods of comfort, something that reminds you of home, something that makes you comfortable. So yes, we did get a couple cupcakes and cookies, and I'm gonna warn you Americans who travel and have your mouths thinking about the foods you're about to eat, calm your taste buds down because I will tell you exactly what those goodies taste like in a minute. Okay, so we asked the manager to take us to Kasumai Beach Resort, which we had seen on another YouTuber's channel. That's the only other place we knew to go to. Don't make the mistake we did of not having multiple backup plans of where you want to stay. Our ticket back home was 3 weeks away, so we couldn't just leave. And believe me, we really did think about it, and it wasn't because of the apartment we ran from. We might do a video on that. So anyway, he pulls into the driveway and I'm looking at it like, what is this? This is not what I expected. I mean, I was having doubts and skeptical after that first place, but he keeps driving and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not it. It must be back there. And I know some of you are saying, oh, you're so rude. Why are you saying negative things? It's not negative things. This is stuff that is going to be going on in the American mind as you travel through these unfamiliar streets. And if you're not thinking these things, you're lying. Do you want me to give you the real or the fake? I'll give you the fake. Hi, lovelies. I am so grateful that the ancestors have taken me to this wonderful land. So beautiful. No trash, no roaches, no rats. Everything is so organized. I love it, and I never want to go back. No, we're not doing that right now. I'm going to give you the real. Shout out to K&K Squad. He drops us off at the resort, and here's a quick look at the place. Okay, back to the cupcakes and cookies. My husband is about to chow down on one of these cupcakes, but what he doesn't know is looks can be deceiving. This is in no way trying to make fun of the food or anything on the continent. This is to give you an idea of the experience you may have while you are there and what you can expect. You know, if you've grown up on Jiffy Mix cornbread and when you go to someone else's house or restaurant and they serve you that cornbread that has no sweetness to it, no taste, and you're used to that sweet taste and it just tastes like dry, tasteless crumbles, well, that's what that tasted like. So if you like that kind of cornbread, that's great. But this was not supposed to be cornbread, it was supposed to be cake. And the icing was pointless, you know, it was just colored cream with no sugar. And yes, Africa does have sugar. They had like 4 different kinds in the store, and people there do have diabetes and high blood pressure. They drink Fanta Pop, Coke. They dump a gallon of the sugar in the Wanju drink, and I know it's a gallon because it's made from the hibiscus plant and it's a sour taste, and it takes loads of sugar to make it taste that great. And yes, I did drink that too. The chocolate chip cookies we got tasted like some sugar-free, carb-free cookies they would sell in America, and actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
We took a walk to the back, so here's a little clip of that.
Yeah, I was thinking this is a bar. Ooh, be a goddamn beer. Yeah. So we can go down to the what's the name down.
This restaurant had very good food. This is butterfish and chips, and the fries in that country were on a whole other level. Gen Xers, remember what McDonald's fries used to taste like? These things were better and crispier than any fry I've ever had anywhere, and I see why when YouTubers go to Africa and they're always eating the fries, I understand why. I had this dish, and this dish was amazing. They called it chicken benachin, but what it really was a toned down, we're gonna make the Europeans happy when they visit so they don't complain about the food version of real benachin. Benachin is supposed to be a rice dish with all kinds of vegetables on top, and although this was good, this is what the real benachin looks like, and it's from the local villages and the local restaurants. So, do you want to pay $14 for the fake? Or $1 for the real?
There's a lot of folks out here now. Shit, yo, you just can't see them from way down there. Yeah, you can't see them from there.
You can't see what?
You can't see how many people it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stumble. You want to stumble, or you want to go stand? You go down there, you going to be tripping. Yeah. You would have been tumbleweeding down there, though. You straight up tumbleweed. I don't know. Oh, I got sand in my shoes like crazy. They got fruit right here if you want fruit.
Okay.
How you doing? Doing good. All right, well, you're welcome. We might get some when we on the way back to the room. Yeah. All right, thank you. Thank you. We gonna get some from y'all too when we come back. All right.
Now, I hate to keep talking about food, but this resort had the best ice cream ever. We tried to compare every place with them and there was no match. Just remember that the touristy locations are more likely to have sweets that the Westerners are used to, and the local areas have the best dishes and they're cheap. Kasumai's lobby is set up like a museum, so here's some of it. When we got back to our room, we relaxed and watched YouTube, and this place came with unlimited Wi-Fi, AC, and hot water. Although it looked like it had a full kitchen, it just had a counter and some cabinets with some wasted space. There was no refrigerator or microwave. We did not choose this as our number one place to stay due to the cost of $100 per night being too expensive for us, and some other things we didn't approve of, like there may or may not be a receptionist available when you need them, and there may be limited staff available to pick up trash and food sitting outside your door. So the place we decided to spend our best life at in Africa was the video previous to this one, so check it out. We were happy to be at this place though. It gave us a chance to rest before we went on to our next mission. Thank you for watching our adventure in Gambia. There's more videos to come.